back to class. Today I thought I would do a nice gentle yin restorative class. So a mix of yin and a mix of other restorative postures. Yin's lovely if you're just feeling a little bit of an off day, but you'd like to move and get some warmth into the body and stretch. It's also great if you have done quite a lot of really intensive physical exercise and you just want something that's going to lengthen and stretch out your body. It's very nice, restorative stuff is very nice to also calm the central nervous system down and also to calm the mind as well, and to really be able to integrate yourself into your breath, into your heart space, and ultimately then calm down the monkey mind. So before we start, if you can grab yourself a decent size cushion or a pillow, or even just a couple of blankets rolled up so that you can have something. You may not want to use the cushion in some of the postures I'm going to show you, but it's nice to have that there, and it just brings a little element of comfort as well into your practice. Okay, so if you can go and grab that, and I'll see you back here on the mat. Okay, so starting first of all on our backs. Now I'm just going to bring your legs up. Now you can do this against a wall as well. I just want you to have your legs up towards the ceiling and just connecting to the breath. And just hold. Connecting in with your breath as your legs are up in the air, either like this or supported against the wall. I'm going to just stay here for a good couple of minutes and just connecting with the breath. So if you like, you can have your hand on your heart if you wish, and your right hand on the abdomen, or just down by your side. Breathe. Just keep connecting in. And just notice the sensations as your feet become lighter. And you start to feel it in your legs, just all that nice lymphatic drainage from your toes down into your body to be re-oxygenized and cleared. Taking it nice and easy. Breathing. And close your eyes here, just connect in with yourself. Just breathing through. As you connect with the body, you will notice just little twinges and tickles and just lots of things going on. Just observe what you're feeling in your body. Okay, so we're going to move into the next one now. Okay, we're just going to straddle the legs a little bit. So we're going to take the legs out to the side, okay? And again, you can have your legs still against the wall at this point. And just bring them as far as they feel comfortable to be, holding steady. This is just a gentle way of opening up the insides of the legs. You can bring your hands up and support your legs a little bit if you feel you need to. But if you're kind of just trying to relax into this at the same time as core in there. Your legs will maybe start to widen a little bit as your muscles lengthen through. Nice and steady. You won't hold this for as long as the last one. And then bring the legs back up to the ceiling again. And then just bring the knees close into the body. And bring your arms round. And we're just going to rock from side to side here. Keep it nice and steady. Okay. So I want you to start to make some nice circles with the back and the hips. Just make some circles round, so gently opening up the lower part of the body and round. So whatever lymphatic drainage was kind of brought down into that pelvic area, we're just starting to move it through now, with dissipation. So just swing around whichever side feels good and then rotate from the opposite direction. Just really just tune into your body. What does it feel like it needs? Okay, so we're going to just place the feet back down now. We're just going to bring a little bit of warmth into the body now. So we're going to come and use the big muscles here in our legs. So I want you to gauge the core, and we're going to lift up into a bridge. So again, you can support your bottom if you wish, or just bring your arms down. Keep the legs strong. Breathing through. And just keep it nice and steady in the legs. See if you can hold this, for a good minute or so. Remember, if you need to come down, if it's too strong, simply come down and bring your knees to your chest again. Otherwise, we're going to keep nice and steady up here. Keep the neck nice and steady as well. Keep it strong. So hopefully you'll start to feel some heat coming into your body now through using the big muscles in the legs, and by engaging the glutes as well to bring up that lift a little higher. You'll feel that that's actually now activating your legs nice and strongly. So breathe deep, hold the position for a bit longer if you can. Okay. And slowly bring yourself back down again to the floor. I want you to really feel your back filling the floor, particularly if you've got a curved back. So I want you to lift your pelvis up towards the ceiling so that you can close off the space of your rounded back. Okay, so again, it's very subtle strength building here in the legs with the movement of the tilted pelvis up towards the ceiling. Bring the tailbone up towards the ceiling so that you're bringing the full flat of your back onto the floor. And I just want you to hold yourself here, breathing nice and deeply. And again, connecting with the breath, moving steady. As you're lifting that tailbone up, the subtle movement that requires in your core is activating your core nice and really deeply in there. So it's not a hardcore thing, but you notice that as you are bringing that tailbone up towards the ceiling, that you are activating deep muscles there inside the core. Again, just sit with this for a bit. Deep breathing, connection. then just gently rest the pelvis back into a neutral position. And just rest here for another few breaths and just notice the difference in your body as you relax and let go. Okay, wonderful. Okay, now I would like you to roll over onto your side. I want you to come up into a seated position, okay? And we're going to bring our legs into the deer position. So this is where the right leg comes in and the left leg comes out to the side. Just take it nice and easy. And this is where you can grab your pillow, take it onto the right leg if the right leg is in front there, okay? And we just take a nice deep breath in and bring your tummy around towards the right knee there. And as you exhale, who's going to come down on to that right leg and onto the cushion and just relax here. You want to try and make sure the left knee is back as far as you can to really invigorate that glute on the right hand side and just start opening up the inside of the leg and the groin. So just bring yourself down and rest here. Some people may not need the cushion, and that's okay, you can do it without. But it's just a nice, if you're holding this position for a good while, it's just a nice, softer surface, obviously, for your chest to come down onto, so relaxing there. Deep breaths, connecting with the body. This is definitely one of the practices you can do with perhaps some nice gentle music on in the background to calm your mind. And again, you'll start to notice different sensations in your body. You'll maybe start to want to just ease your body a little deeper or move your body a little bit. You'll start to feel just movements, little tickly bits, just little slight tinges, movements in your body. Just honour that, go with that. Don't worry too much about it, just allow your body to relax. If of course you've any shooting pains, which you shouldn't have, but if you really are uncomfortable in this position, then obviously slowly bring yourself out. But yin can be quite tricky depending on how open your body is, but the beauty of it is that as you relax and go with the breath, your body opens up a little bit deeper because you're holding a position for longer. So we'll just hold this for another while. Nice and gentle. I'm actually not long in from a dog walk in the pouring rain. It's absolutely lashing it down with rain, as you only can imagine in Scotland. And I thought, right, I'm definitely going to do a nice gentle yin class, and thinking about it on the dog walk. Of course, now that I've come back in and I've dried off a bit and I've got my yoga gear on and I'm ready to go, it's blue sunshine and blue sky and sunshine, of course. So anyway, such is the way. I actually quite enjoy dog walks in the rain because you're just right in the belly of Mother Nature, really, aren't you? Which is just so invigorating. Okay, so we're going to take another 3 breaths here. 1, 2, and 3. We're going to slowly come back up. Slowly, slowly, slowly. I'm going to bring our legs right round here and just have a little break from that by bringing our soles of our feet together a little bit in front of us. And again, you can place your pillow there if you wish. And we're just slowly going to come forward and relax down onto our pillow. Again, just slowly allow the legs to come to the side, slowly and gently open. If you're really struggling with this, you can put a couple of books just in here, which I'm going to show you with a block. If you have a block, just in case you feel you need this. If your legs are out here, you can place a block here, obviously, and the other side. If you feel you need a little bit of assistance, if you think it's a little bit too strong on the inside of the groin, otherwise, just allow slowly your body to open as you relax. Just take it easy. Just connect in with the breath. And just slowly. You can stay there for as long as you wish, but just so that we can get some more nice deep postures and we'll come up a little bit. And now we're just going to bring our legs up and we're going to bring ourselves into the deer leg position the other side. So again, try and bring this right leg as far back as you can so you can really feel that nice stretch in the hip flexor. And again, just bring your cushion up onto the left leg. Take a deep breath in and bring your body round so that your tummy is facing your cushion, and exhale down and hold. Again, just take it nice and easy. Breathe and connect. Just notice what comes up in your mind. It could be memories. It could even obviously be shopping lists, things like this, but it's more to observe just how the mind is trying to occupy yourself as you are trying to relax. And lower the heart rate, lower all the stress hormones. Just bring yourself back into the centre. And breathing through a few more breaths here. Okay, we're slowly going to come back up again. And we'll just take that cushion away. Now, while we're in this position here, I just want you to see if you can bring that right foot up and just bring it through back to the bottom. So you're giving yourself a deeper stretch through here, bringing that back through here, holding steady. It's just a nice opener for your shoulder, and it's a nice stretch for the quad. And then just release. Bring your legs all the way around. Just come back and do a quick one of those the other side. Bringing yourself round and just bringing that foot back. The reason I wanted to do this after the other side was just to fully open up both sides of the body and the legs and around this area here. So you're holding this, you're opening up the shoulder, opening up the pectoral muscles in the front of the body there, and just bringing yourself nice. Some people might find it difficult to bring it all the way to the bottom. Don't worry, just come as far as you feel comfortable. Okay, and coming round. Okay, coming back, we're just going to turn ourselves around now. And I want you just to bring yourself with the knees, the width of the mat, bring the balls of the feet together, and I just want you to slowly come back. Now you can, if you wish, just have your feet flat, if that's more comfortable for you. You can also have the cushion at your back so that you come down on to there, okay? If you want to do it so your feet get a little bit more, you would have your feet, your balls of your feet together, and come down and rest. Again, it's up to you. You can also just perhaps have your feet, the balls of the feet together for a little while. In fact, that's what we'll do, just so that everyone understands what we're doing here for when you're doing practice at home. So we're just in this position here. If you've got the cushion on the back, that's fine, just keep going. You'll find that this is actually really nice for your foot health when you're actually coming up on the balls of your feet like this. So just relax. Let's relax for another few breaths here, and then we'll make that subtle change. Coming slowly up, bring your feet flat, and then if you wish, you can take your cushion round and place it on the back of your legs, and then slowly come down. Again, into a deep melting heart position. Again, this is quite strong on the hips, believe it or not, especially with your knees at the width of the mat and you're coming down
and just allowing yourself to relax. So again, try and relax your body as much as you can, down deep into the floor, bringing your chest down towards the floor too, which opens up your shoulders. And we're just going to breathe here. You just notice again, your hips can sometimes feel a bit heavier here the longer you hold this position. But with your knees to the width of the mat, it allows for your tummy to have space into that centre. Keep breathing through, relaxing. And slowly come back up again. Oh, just come back on to the back of the heels onto the cushion. And just hold yourself here. Breathing nice and deeply. And as you breathe nice and deeply, you're lifting, as you're coming back, you're lifting up out of the pelvis, getting all this space here. Just close your eyes and breathe in. Again, just notice what comes up for you. It's just such a grounding posture, this. And taking it nice and easy. Just going to breathe through for a few more breaths here. And we're going to come slowly up and round and back onto our bottoms again. And we're just going to relax and bring the legs out in front this time. Bring the blood back into the legs. And we're just going to take a nice deep breath in and just come forward. Again, if you feel you need the cushion here, you can do that. You can do that also. And just relax over the cushion. Just let the hamstrings slowly find their length. Breathe. And slowly come up from here. Okay, so we're going to come into a posture called the shoelace. Okay, so this is where we're bringing our left leg in and our right leg over so that our knees are stacked on top of each other. Now, if you're not able to bring your leg right over, just bring your leg to wherever you feel you can. It might just be here, okay? You'll still get the same sensation with this, but it's maybe not quite so deep in your hips. So if your hips are quite tight, you might not be able to bring your leg all the way round. And certainly stacking the knees like so, like I have done, might be too much for your hips, because you certainly want to be able to have both sitting bones firmly on the ground here. So again, just move your leg over to where it's more comfortable to hold. This posture may be more difficult to hold for longer, in which case if that is you, then you slowly come out when you feel you've had enough. And again, some people can come all the way down here without a cushion, but as a yin class you can always make it a nice gentle one with the cushion. So again, you're just bringing yourself down on the cushion rather than all the way down like so. Okay? It's up to you. See what feels right for you. I think I'll take the cushion since I normally don't. So it's actually quite nice. Yeah, it feels more comfortable. In fact, my neck feels quite supported. So again, this is one where you just want to breathe through, surrender. You can hold your hands in front to give yourself a little bit of support, which just alleviates a little bit of the hips to begin with, but ultimately you're really not bringing any weight down your hands to support. You want to try and allow your hips to slowly surrender to the posture. Breathe, not hold for too long. Even if you're just holding this for a minute or so. And slowly come back up again. Depending on how you feel, that can sometimes be a little bit intense. So bringing your legs forward again, so that just relaxes the hip area, and you're just going to come forward. Again, just take it nice and easy. Just slowly allow your hamstrings to adjust. And then coming back up again. And then we'll just do the other side. So bring your other leg in now again and come round. We always balance up. So again, wherever you feel comfortable with this position, cushion or no cushion, entirely up to you. Take it nice and easy, come forward, and just bring that weight down on that top knee and relax. Relax the shoulders. find your body tensing up in areas when it starts to feel a little bit too intense. So again, just try and breathe through and try and relax a little bit more. Nice and easy through here. A few more deep breaths and then we'll slowly come back out. Okay, I'm going to slowly come back out because that could be quite an intense one to hold for long. Okay, slowly come back round, come down for a nice forward fold. And then slowly come back up and just come into a nice cross-legged position here. And then I just want you to have a little rest in the middle here. Just take your hands into a nice prayer position. So you want to lift up nice and tall, bring the shoulders down and just breathe through. And then we'll just end our class here with the sound of the universe. Take a deep breath in. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Namaste. Thank you. Well done everybody. I hope you've enjoyed your sweet spot yin. There is a longer version of this class on the fuller subscription, the £25 a month subscription, where you'll find a lot of longer classes there as well. The strong classes as well as more gentle classes, and longer classes generally, plus all your meditation. So it is always worth delving a bit deeper into your practice and doing a longer practice, because you can really bring yourself into a much deeper state of bliss in your yoga practice. So if you want to have a look at that and even subscribe for a month and see what you're getting more than your sweet spot yoga, then please do so. You can always drop me a line if you need or have any questions on that as well. But make sure now you have a Shavasana. Even though you've had a nice relaxing practice, the Shavasana pose really does integrate everything in the end. And if you've set an intention at all for your practice, or you have had something on your mind, quite often after your yoga practice, a Shavasana is exactly the peace and the calmness that your body and mind need for that answer to pop into your head, and you know the way forward. So I always recommend Shavasana. It's a great place just to fully connect in with your body and relax yourself. Until next time, wonderful yogis, we'll see you next time. Take care.